Hi there. So here I am on the English-Scottish border. This leg is in Scotland and this leg is in England. And this is the start, this is the beginning of my hike around the coast path of England and Wales. Scotland is that way. This is England and this is the way I'm heading. So let's get started. I'd like you to come with me. Would you like to come? Come on. Come on, come along. It'll be fun. Come on, come with me. So it's rather overcast today. That's Cockleburn Beach. I'm heading down into the distance. Somewhere in that distance is Holy Island. Which is a couple of miles from a place called Beadnell, which is quite close. Not sure what that cow's doing there. Which is quite close to the Holy Island Causeway. Hello. The causeway is tidal, so I'm not certain if I'll be able to get across it because of the tides. We'll see what happens. But beautiful views. Beautiful views. Oh dear. Nice to buy. Nice to buy. And another. Nice to buy. What's going on with all the rabbits around here? So that in the distance there must be Holy Island. I can see one or two cars going across what must be the causeway. So I'll see if I can get there. I'd like to camp there tonight if I can. Depends on the tide when I get to the actual causeway. I've heard it comes in very fast, so I'll have to check on the tides. And another. Nice to buy. Seagull. Crikey. Supposed to be a nature reserve. Hi there. So I'm set up for the night. I'm on the holy island of Lindisfarne. It's you come to it across a tidal causeway. Just managed to get across before the tide came in too much. Then I saw a sign there was no camping in tents or caravans or campers. So I've stayed away from, it's only a small town, there's only like 180 people I think live on the island. I've stayed away from the town for the night so I could set up here in some like sand dunes. I managed to find quite a nice hollow where I am. It's sheltered from the wind. And hopefully I'll have a pleasant night. The ground's a bit bumpy, but happy to be here. Tomorrow I'm going to take a look around the Holy Island, the castle and etc. And I think it's about 10:30 the tide goes out and I can cross the causeway again and go back to the mainland. Have a good night folks. I'll see you on the trail. So this is the Tidal Plane, the causeway that floods when the tide is in. This is the section of road that floods and I was eager to get across yesterday. I've got plenty of time now. The tide's only just gone out. So the end of this road here is where I connect back to the mainland. Turn left, head south and we're back on path. There's Bamberg Castle, the former home of the now famous Uhtred of Bebbanburg. Well, there we are. I'm just south of Bamberg, just slightly out of Bamberg town, and there's the first English coast path sign I've come to. It must be the first. Previously there've been coast path signs, but not with the acorn. So this hopefully is it. A guided route from here on down, I'm hoping. So just coming into Sea Houses, having left Bamberg. Howling wind, I hope you can hear me okay, just for that. That's the coast path, the coastline I'm heading down. Pleasant weather, a bit breezy, enjoying it. So this is Beadnell Bay. This is where I'm spending the night. Not here, I've got a pitch. It's just slightly inland. Hi there. So I'm actually on a campsite in a place called Beadnell, which is about 3 miles south of Sea Houses, which is about 3 miles south of Bamberg. So I hiked today only about 6 miles. The 2 previous days I've done about 15 miles each day, and to be honest, it wore me out a bit. So today I thought an easier day was in order. Found this campsite and I was pitched up by 1 o'clock. It was beautiful. The weather is like this. It's been beautiful all day. There's quite a strong wind by the coast, which is just across the road from me. It's a chilly wind, but here it's protected. It's beautiful. So I spent the afternoon going through my kit, done some yoga and some sunbathing, and mate, it's done me a power of good. I was a bit desperate yesterday, and it was only 2 days in, and it's going to sound a bit weak, but 2 15-mile days, it was too much. I need to give myself some time to get used to this, to get like match fit, trail fit, and I've been pushing it too much. And I was ready for quitting yesterday. It was like, it's just like, and I felt a bit ashamed of myself. How could you feel like quitting after 2 days? But I don't want to quit. Today has been like how I imagine it. I would see myself walking more than 6 miles a day normally, but if that's all I can manage, then that's what it is. But getting some enjoyment out of it as well, you know, getting the tent pitched, relaxing and enjoying, and doing some yoga, stretching out. God, you need to stretch those muscles out. I felt so much better for doing that. Just enjoying life a bit, not just about pounding out the miles, you know. So I said I had 3 or 4 hours chilling. Took a stroll into town. There's nothing in town really. Sorry, I don't mean that, Beadnell. There's a village shop at a pub. So perhaps it's a bit like Emmerdale Farm, like any village really, I guess. But I had a couple of pints in the pub, brought one back with me. Well, more than one actually. But anyway, I'm really pleased and really relaxed. I'm feeling on top of it now. Feeling really good. So, good health. And I'll see you on the trail.